Hello everyone, welcome back to the Pep Guardiola career mode. In the last episode, we went through some of the suggestions with the 210 million in the squad to spend. We started off changing some players' positions around, like Zakar for an example, just changed into a centre back, which is going to make him so much better, and that's why he goes into the team as well. We also brought in some players well from the comments, such as Barella and Lacrosse. And then we finally got into our opening Serie A games against Sampdoria and Udinese, where we dominated them home and away with 2 wins. But now that leads us on to today's episode here, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we're making some of them sign-ins. We made about 4 or 5 in the last episode. We have now got 138 million to spend. With also Kostic potentially to still be sold as well, but I'm not too sure. I mean, if I look to, I'll quickly show you now on the team management. Our team is decent, but our squad depth is quite low, so if we get rid of Kostic, I mean, he could be quite a good backup midfielder for Weah or Chiesa. So I'm actually thinking about keeping him now and switching out, but I have seen some suggestions saying about Mendy and Frimpong coming to the team over Baku and Alessandro. I totally agree with Alessandro. I believe he is quite old, so he could probably get dropped down into the backup role on the substitutions, and that could be Mendy. And also Baku maybe going into the right mid role, and we're going down as well, and then getting Frimpong right there. So without further ado, as we're on the deadline transfer window, we've only got 10 hours remaining. Let's get in them 2 players. Let's go. From a GOAT manager to another GOAT manager, Pep Guardiola meets up with Ancelotti. Let's see what he has got to say. Let's skip this right there. Let's see if we can work out a deal. I'm going to do 38. I think that's a decent deal. I mean, a little bit higher than his market value. He's only 27, so, you know, hopefully he can grow to like an 84, well, an 85, 86. But they have accepted regardless. Carlo Ancelotti is happy with that with Pep Guardiola. He shakes his hands. And it looks like we'll be getting a new fullback. So here we are then. The same old diner. Hopefully in the next, FIFA or EA, whatever they want to call it now. Same football game, let's be honest, but a little bit all tinkering as per usual every year. Hopefully they can get some new cutscenes for stuff like this, but we hope to wait and see. Very excited for the new FIFA. Got some good ideas coming up. Oh, they want crucial. I mean, to be fair, I don't know why I put important. I mean, yeah, 100% be crucial. I think I got a sidetracked there with a new EA game, but I'll give it to you, Mendy. You deserve it. He definitely could be a star of the team. Give him the crucial role. I'm only going to give him a 3-year contract, because like I said, he is 27, so 3 years up to 30. I think that'd be fine. He might want more, but he's happy with the 3. Happy days. Ideal. Let's see what we're going to do here with the no release clause, don't want that. And the wage, I'm going to match it, because he's on a massive wage as it is, so I'm just going to match it. And hopefully they'll just accept it there. Let's have a little gander. They're going to be greedy. And they have accepted it. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have got one of your suggested comments in Ferland Mendy. He is our new fullback for Pep Guardiola's Juventus. A decent sign indeed. But can we pick up the other fullback? That's the question. So here we go then, round 2. But we're heading to Germany now, to Leverkusen. Let's just skip this right here once again. We all know what the bloody cutscenes are. Now, they also want a bit more for Mendy, for Frimpong. And they said Mendy there, but a shocker. Obviously, we've already got him. So I'm just going to do 42. We're leaving us 50 million in the bank. We could definitely get someone else in as well. Get with 50 million at the end of this transfer. And I feel like I'm wasting my time.
What have I missed?
Well, that was a bit of a shock. I expected them to accept that. It's a bit more than his market value, but they also wanted more. We might have to find someone else, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to throw an absolute curveball. I've not gone for a fullback. I've gone for a right mid. And we're meeting up with Ivan Rakitic again from Man City. It's going to be a curveball, this one. I want to bring in one of the highest prospects in English football. We all know who he is. He's up there, and that is Phil Foden. We've got a lot of money.
I'm Phil.
A lot of money to spend. And I'm going to go all big for him. I think him in the right mid row, yes, he's a left wing, but easily could convert him to a right mid. Him and Chiesa helping out Vlahovic. I think he'd be absolutely deadly. And I think that's what we need. An extra bit of quality in the team to push for the title. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to swap out Kostic. Yes, I know I did say about potentially keeping him, but, you know, with Weah actually being a backup, actually makes more sense to get rid of him. So I'm going to pay quite a lot. I'm going to probably pay overpriced for him. You know what? I'm feeling generous with City. As a former manager for them, 65 with 35. That's a brilliant deal. They need to take that. If anything, that's a stupid deal on my part, but they're going to do it. I've probably wasted a lot of money there, ladies and gentlemen, but it's Phil Foden. His value will skyrocket. I think it's be a brilliant sign for Juventus. I mean, it works out perfectly. Phil Foden working out with his underneath his own manager and Pep Guardiola. He's reunited once again. We all know this kid's got bag of potential. And the rotation that they do in Man City in real life with Foden, Grealish, Morris also just leaving, but them linking it with other people like Elias, Doku in real life. I mean, he needs more guaranteed game time to like 100%, and he will. He'll start every single game. So, crucial role for Phil Foden underneath Pep. 33 mil in the bank as well. That's a nice bit of budget to sit on until January as well, which is nice. It's a good offer. Happy days. Should be great on his role teams. Level the contract. Obviously 5 years, 100%. I did see some people suggest Donnarumma as well, which I think would be a very good suggestion as well. But like mentioned, we did have the money to buy him before we potentially go for Phil Foden, but it'd be a bit wasted to do that on a goalkeeper when Szczesny, as we saw in the previous episode, did absolutely fine. So probably the next season, he will probably come into the team, I reckon. So wages. I'm going to be generous to Phil. I'm going to do 170. He should accept that. And Phil Foden should be a Juventus player. A big step, a big challenge for the kid. But he has accepted it. From England to Italy, he could absolutely dominate. We've seen it with people like Jadon Sancho for Dortmund. We've seen it everywhere. But can Phil Foden do it in Serie A? So here he is then, ladies and gentlemen. We'll watch this one because we didn't watch the Furlong Mendy one. We failed on getting the right back, but I'll tell you what. For me just having a bit of a glance at some players and have a little brainstorm. What a player this could be. What a player. Him and Chueza and Vlahovic in the attacks pushing up. With Barella the new signing as well. It's going to be absolutely deadly. Could be wild. Indeed. I'm intrigued to see what kit number I'm going to give him. I'm not too sure yet. I'm not too sure. But number... Actually, I'll tell you what. The number 10 does look good on him. I'm going to keep him as number 10. Number 10. Phil Foden is in Juve. What a baller. Our new right mid. Let's go. We're ladies and gentlemen just simulating through the deadline day to see if we got any offers, and finally one has come through on the 3rd hour. Figali loan offer here has been accepted here for Florentina. I must admit, I mean, if it's not going to go through, I wouldn't mind loaning him out. I would not mind loaning him out. He's got good potential about him with Paredes as well in the team. You know, there'd be a lot of rotation. I don't think I'll be able to fit him in over Locatelli as he is the club captain as well. Might not be for long, but I'm going to accept this and let's just see what happens near the end of the transfer deadline day. Let's go. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are near our first game, and unfortunately, Nicolo Figali's loan deal did not go through on time. But we have been able to switch position around, so could he go up to a 78 indeed? So he could actually start over Murray. I think them two just rotating them two actually would probably be the best bet, I think. Especially with them lot can play in DM as well. Locatelli, Paredes, a lot of cover in the midfield. So I'll tell you what, we probably will keep him in D. We'll give him on the 1 week there, so we grow him up quick as possible. We'll take him off the loan listed right there. And ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it looks like our next game of this episode, well, the first one actually, coming off from them 2 wins at the previous one against Sampdoria and Udinese, is against Salernitana, if that's how you pronounce it, in the Allianz Stadium. Obviously, hopefully, we can get a win here today. I think we should. I think we're absolutely looking dominant throughout the league. We've got to be favourites to win with Roma, Milan, Napoli and Inter. 5 big giants. Going to be batting out towards it. This is where it pretty much begins. No more transfers. Just hitting every team hard as possible. Let's get into the lineups. Come on. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the lineup today against Salernitana at home at the Allianz Stadium. Looking at their team though, I can only recognise 2 players, and that is Dyer up top and Canvrea, I believe, in the right mid row. But playing the 3-4-2-1, new signing Phil Foden and the baller Chueza can definitely exploit the free back right there. Also, new signing Mendy coming in as well, with Zakara going over Lacrosse. Because I did see that in the comments, he's a high rated. We've got to get him in straight over Lacrosse, but there's no rush for Lacrosse to grow up. So that's why he gets in as well. And Figuli going into centre mid over Murray, because obviously we've just seen a massive jump up in overall rating. So what you're looking at now on the left, on the Juventus side here, that is probably going to be the main starting XI, and obviously rotating around with players as well, with Baku going in at right back as well. So without further ado, I think we should get the win here today. Let's see how we go. Come on. So here he is then, first impressions for Phil Foden. We all know what he's about. Serie A knows what he's about with Man City. Pep definitely knows what he's on about. So do I. Just playing the actual game. He is an absolute baller. A very fun player to play with. And I think he'll absolutely tear up in the Serie A. But here we are then at the Allianz Stadium. Match day 3. Coming off from the Sampdoria and Udinese win. We're in our next game here today now. And I'm hoping we can get 3 and 3. I think we can. Be intriguing to see how far we can go undefeated throughout the league. We haven't got the strongest side, so it could be a whitewash. Let's find out. Come on. So here we go then. here we have it, Juventus versus this team I cannot pronounce, so I'm not going to really say their team a lot throughout this game, but hopefully we can step up today. I think we can. All eyes on Barella as well. I mean, definitely by far the signing of the season so far. Absolute impact. Could be future captain of the team, really. Have a look at Telly. That's on the ball now. We switch out to Chueza here, though. What can we do here? Inside pass. Could be quick here. Oh, we just messed up. We've still got the ball here with Fagoli, though. Out wide, but not the best pass. Needs to be a little bit better. High tech. Plays it inside to Dia. Good challenge there from the Victoria. Couldn't get it there, though. Locatelli. Does well, but again, just a bit sloppiness at the back. Good ball over the top. We've got to get back in now. We've caught a little bit. Kind of right. On the ball. It's a good pass through, and it could be 1. I thought it could be 1-0 to the very strange pronouncing team. I cannot pronounce the team. They should have scored that. That was close. I did say we looked a bit sloppy, a bit weak there at the back there. We just kind of switched off the tad, but wasn't the best. Brett on the ball here now. Gives the new sign in Phil Foden. Here he goes on the ball. Can he find Vlahovic? He can. Find back to Barella. Barella could go for the long shot again. Goes for the top right corner. Oh, they got a Cottering goal. I didn't realise they had a Cottering goal. Very baller goalkeeper indeed. The Mexican always turns up in the World Cups. Every World Cup he always turns up. Unbelievable keeper. Mazzarocchi plays it inside. The Bahaiman, I pronounce his name. Then Ferry on the ball again then. Mazzarocchi. Baku. Well done. I've been very impressed with Baku as well in the last couple of games. He's been very good. Very fun player to use as well. But through here, Diago's for the shot. Great as well. Now we can get to Phil Foden. Can we get on a bit of attack here? Vlahovic looking for the ball now. Going for the 1-2 with Phil Foden, but just gets a bit out-muscled. Unlucky. He should be nearly converted to a right mid now. I mean, it literally is just, I think, 1 week. He should be good to go. Mazzarocchi plays it inside. It's a good pass inside, and Szczesny, good save. I must admit, the away team is looking like the better team so far. Something we definitely need to work on in the defence. There we go here. Well, if we've got a good header as well. Very good header. Ooh. Thought we had it there. Hyman gives it to Kringo. Goes to Carlos Fidesz. Well from Mendy. Brett on the ball here now. What can we do here? Go out wide to Chueza. Could be on a bit of a counter-attack here. Chueza, a lot of speed. Good at dodgy flash. We don't need a support. Chueza! What a bang! The Italian stallion, number 7. Was once the number of Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes to Chueza now. And I tell you what, we didn't need Vlahovic. Vlahovic's been a bit quiet so far in the Serie A, but we know he will score goals. But with players like this on the wings, with Foden and Chueza, we don't need that support for the middle. We could do it ourselves. And what a strike from Chueza. He's the one to watch in this team. I'm telling you now, a future Ballon d'Or winner in my eyes. Well done. So we start off the game at 1-0. I mean, Sanantara, that's how I pronounce her name. I'm going to keep saying pronounce her name until I actually pronounce her name correctly. But they have done it. I don't know. I think they deserve a goal. They've done it right. They just haven't really took their chances too much. But Phil Mendy, their new sign, number 2, does really well. Well indeed. Chueza, inside for Goli. Gives it to Vlahovic. Could we make it 2 here? Vlahovic running through. Cuts inside. Kind of gets going, but just loses the ball there. To Cordoba at the back. Unlucky. Bohemian plays into Dyer. Nice play again, this. Good LB White and number 16 there. Carlos Fidesz. Bremen gets pushed off the mon. Mazzarocchi on the ball. Very threatening, them 30. Plays inside to Cora. Good interception though. Good pass. We find Foden. We can't. We find Baku instead. That's right. Baku making a bit of a run now. Barella's on the ball here. Can he find Vlahovic? One more maybe. Unlucky. Unlucky Kentucky. And that ends 1-0 at the break. I mean, we'll take it. I mean, near the end of the first half, we're doing a bit better. I feel like, you know, the away team is doing okay as well. They probably get a goal maybe in the second half. They probably deserve one in the first half, but they just haven't found it. They could get one in the second, like I've just mentioned, but the last 10 to 20 minutes, we've been dominant, especially Chueza picking up the goal. But it's 1-0 at the break. I'll let you know if I make any changes. Radio, ladies and gentlemen, only one substitution, and it is the youngsters, the Italians in Moretti comes on for Fagoli. Just want to rotate him like I mentioned before. It's the best thing to do to grow them up. Both of them. I mean, they're very similar players in terms of, I think Moretti's a bit more attacking. Fagoli obviously was a DM compared to centre mid or defensive, but in terms of their overalls and their age, very similar indeed. So we want to grow them up to their max possible potential. That's what I try to get it there for that switch. Run on the ball here though, but it'd be a good thing to do. All Locatelli could be down here. He's holding his foot in the top right corner if you can see it. Gets a bit of a nick. Mendy. And try and get down the wing here. So gets in well. Goes into the box here. And no one's there to collect it. Unlucky. Dyer on the ball here. Gives it to Platak. What can Platak do here? Pulls it back. Bolingo. Let's play. By Tech. Good pass inside. Pass for yes, it is a good goal. I did say I think they can get a goal in the second half. And they did. Our defence is just looking a little bit sloppy. And the man with the tash, he's out of Top Gun. That's a brilliant finish. 99 plays it in. No, I think they're into 16, sorry. Getting my numbers mixed up today. But a shocker. But just a quick, snappy shot there. Just really quick. All angles. And it just dips kind of past Chesney. And they bring it back. Fair play to them. So the team we hardly can pronounce right has made it 1-1. They came out of nowhere. Like I said though, the first half they had chances, and I believed in the second half they could get a goal, and they have. Like I said, he has picked up an injury, which is not good. Brilliant goes out wide to Foden. Foden trying to cut inside it. Can he find Blahovic? He can. Good cut back. Just couldn't be the best though. Foden wins it back though. Good players. Right on the ball here, goes for the shots. And Okocha just catches it quite comfortably. The gap out of there went from Mendy. Chueza could catch it there, well done. Moretti plays it through. Ah, so annoying. I thought we had that through there. I honestly thought we had that through. Ooh, high tech. Well done from Mendy's had a really good game. Gotta say. Could play this. Can we get Foden on the run now? Foden, an overlap and run. Ah, I'll tell you what, Vlahovic has not been that good. I must say, he's been a bit sloppy. Sloppy indeed. Score it. Well done. Lovely little triangles there. Could get through here now. And again, we just need the correct runs. Vlahovic's got to be better the passes, and Foden's just got to be a bit more crisper cutting inside. We'll get that goal, I think. Ideally, it'd be nice not to drop points here. We need all three. Zakara does well. Well done for Bremer. Helps out. His centre-back partner in crime, Chueza. Tries to cut in. Vlahovic does really well. Bohemian, the away team, getting a bit of momentum now. Back and forward this month. Foden does well. Can he get the switch on there? We can to Chueza. Good cut inside. There could be a ball down the line there. There's going to be a ball down the line. Morella's in the middle once again. Get to Vlahovic. Big gap in for Vlahovic! And he's finally found his goal. It's a late minute goal for Juve. Again, the Pep Guardiola masterclass tactics. The tiki-taka. From Barcelona to Bayern to City. Now Juve. He's pinned it on paper in the Serie A. And we finally get the goal to potentially win this game. Look at this, look, just quick snappy passing. Barella, unselfish, probably could have gone on his own there, but gives it to a better option in Villa on the better angle. And number 9 finally finds his goal. He needed that. He wasn't that good this game, but he needed that goal. Come on. So 2-1 with Vlahovic getting the goal in the 86th minute, potentially win this game. Bit worried about Locatelli though. I must admit, with that injury in the middle, that's not what we want to see. Hopefully, it's not going to be too bad. Mazzocchi, well done from Baku. Well done indeed. Here comes Phil Foden now. Little pass in the middle. Well done. Good pass. Chueza. It's a switch out wide to Baku, but it's not the best switch indeed. And it looks like it could end 2-1, ladies and gentlemen. And it is going to end 2-1. Thank God for that, because Baku was definitely out of position. They could have attacked that wing. But we'll take it. Not the most convincing win. I've got to give it to the away team. A very weak side. But they made it challenging for us. Kocha with some decent saves today. Number 16 scoring from that outside the box goal. Very nice finish indeed, I must say. But we fought it back. We brought it back with Vlahovic and the whole team getting the goal in the end. I thought Mendy was very good today. The new signing, Foden. There's still more for him to come. I think a little bit slowish. In regards to that, we did get the win today with a 2-1 win. We continue on. So before we get into the next game, which will be against Fiorentina, we have got some things to adjust and sort out here. Unfortunately, Locatelli is out for 3 months with a broken toe, which is a bit annoying. But thank God we didn't loan it for Golly in the end, because now also he will probably go into that DM row right there. We have got Foden's position change, which I'll quickly show you right now. Get that sorted. Boom, there it is. And we'll probably get him on the weakest one in terms of just getting it quick. Go for the 20 weeks inverted wide midfielder. We have as well got 2 player chats. Let's have a little look here. Paredes, just want to let you go. I'm ready to come for an Locatelli replacement. Okie dokie. And now that you've changed your mind, load me out. I want to play him for the future. 100%. I mean, he'll definitely get over Paredes. And no offense to Paredes, but This kid's got potential. Paredes is definitely just going to be a rotational backup player. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the next game I do believe is against Fiorentina away. I'm going to dodge the pre-match call because I don't really see the point of this as it is quite early in the season. There's nothing really much to talk about. So without further ado, let's get into Fiorentina away and see if we can get another W. Come on. So let's show this is the last day against Fiorentina away. As you can see with the team, a couple of changes with Gali going in at D and wrote his form position before we convert to centre mid. Cole Palmer goes in at cam there, just pushed him for a little bit to get that +5 so he didn't get any minuses. Also, we're just feeling a little bit weak atop sometimes, so I feel like with that extra player up top, we can absolutely batter teams and not just scrape a 2-1 win. Obviously, with Locatelli getting injured, we put in Danilo in the centre-back row, 83 overall. He is the vice-captain, so he goes in today and also just rotates the team even more. Looking at Fiorentina's team, though, decent team. Bonaventura in the centre-mid row, a very experienced player. Cabrera up top, Gonzalez. Very good team indeed. But hopefully we could do it away at the Stadio Classico away today. Let's see how we do. Let's go. So here we go then, match day 4 at the Stadio Classico, the home stadium of Fiorentina. Bit of a harder task. With a weaker side. Could lead potentially for a first loss or draw, but I'm still confident in the team. There's the legend there, Baggio. There, also a former Fiorentina player. Got to say to him, I think, is he a former? I don't know. He could be former Juventus or Fiorentina. I'm not too sure. My Italian culture isn't the best there, but hopefully we can get the winner today. Let's have a go. Let's go. So Fiorentina in the purple and white, and still us in our home colours. I've got to rate Fiorentina's kits. They always put out nice kits with the purple colours, so I've got to give it to them. But yeah, I'm not too sure if Baggio is a former Juve or Fiorentina legend, and I mean no disrespect there. I'm not really too fond of Italian legends like that in terms of who they used to play for. With regards to that, we focus on our team today. Barella on the ball here. The vice captain, I would say now, probably. A very good player indeed. Kick it through here straight away. Cole Palmer. Oh, that's a ref. That should be a foul there. And they have given a free kick. Just a little bit of a clip there before we have a little poke there with Palmer. Hopefully him and Phil Foden can link up. Also coming from both Man City. We have got a chance here. Who's got good free kicks? It looks like actual Vlahovic, our striker's got the best one. We'll try and go top left corner. Let's have a little go here, shall we? I think that will do. Let's see if this loops over. Number 9 steps up. It gets blocked a little bit higher there. And I think it could have contested and potentially gone and made it 1-0. But not bad stop. Could win that down there. And Vlahovic really putting a number. Well done. Keeps it in as well. Well done. Chueza. Not the best skill. Not the best skill there. Unlucky. We get someone going there. Gonzalez just misses out. Unlucky on that pass. Cole Palmer back on the ball. Our project gives it in to Vlahovic. Can we find Chueza? We do find Chueza. Good go for the near post. There's a good save from Turcano in goal. Nice start from Juve. Vlahovic looks like a little bit better this game as well. Looks more involved. Maybe that's with Cole Palmer pushing up, just giving extra support. Maybe that is why. Barella can get the ball whipped in here. He's getting whipped in for it there. Cole Palmer on the ball. Can he do something here? Keeps it alive. He's done really well. Cole Palmer go for the pop shot. Take it though. Corner kick. Did really well to just get something out of that, to be honest, number 16. I'm going to go for it again here. I'm just going to go a bit higher though with Barella. More power. Going to the back post here. It's a free header. And Danilo, the captain, just puts it over the bar. Very unlucky there, but we're definitely getting something out of this game so far. Just got to keep going. Ball kicked up high. Got to win this down though. Should be able to win that when Bremer. Well done. Foden on the ball here. Still looking for his first Serie A goal. Can we get a little dink there? What a dink that is from... Oh! I was going to say, what a dink that was from Barella. And I went for it. I absolutely went for it for Vlahovic. It just goes over though. Unlucky. Unlucky indeed. Like I said, I just thought I might have gone in. I thought I might have just looped in to the top right corner. I just had to hit it on the halfway. Sometimes, we've all played FIFA. Sometimes you just got to hit them. You've got to go for the spectacular. It just wasn't meant to be. Best pass there, Phil. Castrovilli. With Bonaventura. Right, absolutely pops him there. Well done. Phil on the back of the ball now. Can Phone do something here? Good turn there, but just get nicked. Unlucky. Just easing himself into the Serie A. You know, he hasn't been amazing, he hasn't been bad. He's been a bit 50-50. Got to give him time. Good pass inside to Barak. No good part there, Bremer. Well done. 34 minutes in now, though. Still no goal. Chueza on the ball here. Can he get a little bit of attack on here? Cole Palmer on the ball. Gives it inside. It's alright. Got overlap there for Chueza. Chueza on the ball here. Could he get a bit of a long shot going for Chueza? This is a bit too much power and it goes over the bar. Just got to keep these shots down. Got to keep these shots down. But very unlucky there from our winger. Just got to keep the shots down, man. The shots are there. It's open. Just got to keep going. Come on. We've got this. Good kick out from the keeper. Orban on the ball. Very slow standing back indeed, I do believe. So someone we can definitely exploit there. Barak. Good pass aside to Cabral though. And they make it 1-0. I said it could be a harder game. And I've got to say, we haven't took our chances and they have. They only needed one. And Cabral, a lovely bit of tiki-taka from the three players there. And they open up the score in the home side, take the lead. You can see here, just a little triangle play. Bang, bang. See you later. Lovely triangle. Near post finish past Chesney. Not the best start, one. Not the best start, man. Come on. So 1-0 to Florentina. Cabral in the 42 minutes into the game. Come on, boys. We need to bounce back. We're looking alright. We just need to keep these shots down. We can already get it into Baku. Again, just a horrible touch. A really bad touch. 2 minutes added on now. Can we get some before the break here? Good pass there. And the refs denied. We could have actually got something going there with Rahovic. We had the right turn on the defender, but we're looking alright. It's just sometimes in defence, we cannot handle the opposition's tiki-taka football, and we just ball watch. We sleep on the ball. And because of it, we went 1-0 down. Rahovic just getting the most closest with any player into Juve colours today, but hopefully he can save us. 1-0 down at half-time. I'll let you know if I make any changes. Right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 changes at the half-time, and one of them should be on the board right now. If I can get it to him, it is... Oh, I can't get onto it, so I'll just say it. So, the main man, Paredes, comes in the DM row. Before we get into that, Cabral's running all the way through. I can't even get into substitutions because Florentine is absolutely battering us, it seems. Paredes comes in from the goalie there. We did say, well, he did say to me, and mention that he can make the role after Locatelli's injured in the chat before the game. So he goes in, and also Weah goes in for Foden. Weah's been really good on pre-season. We just need to edge in and ease in. So Foden, but it's a good header, and Cabral's really getting on the edge of my seat. He nearly makes it 2-0, but that is the reason why Foden goes off today. Just got to ease him in it, and Weah's been really good in pre-season, so that's where it comes on. Finally, I caught that out of the way, can more focus on the game, but here comes Weah here now. Can he get it down the wing to Barella? We can. Barella on the wing. We all know how it goes. Going to go for the outside the boot, and again, just got to keep it down. We've got to keep these shots down. We're not even putting too much power on it. And it just goes over the bar. We've got to do better. Still 1-0 down. Not good. Not good indeed. Just got to keep these shots down. That's all we got to do. Get them on target. I feel it will score. Bit of ricocheting there, but it does fall to Juve colours. Here comes Chueza. Little back pass there from Cole Palmer. Well done. Barella gets nicked there. Good defender from the midfielder. Zabora. Good play this from... Oh, we've been really quiet there at the back. Goncalves could run through. Good block it from Brent, but does ricochet with Cabral. And Szczesny has to save us. The Polish man in goal. Oh my God, what's going on here? Cabral, absolute masterclass from the Florentine striker. Hope we go here, please. Good header. Oh, well done from Mabracci. Number 5 does well. Cole Palmer messes up there though. And they pulled it back to the van. Very annoying. Very annoying indeed, but fair enough. 63 minutes in now. They're going to go for the shot here. And it just goes over the bar for Sampdoria. That could have been the best AI goal I've ever seen in my life. That one, but very close. Barella plays it short here now to Baku. Baku into Barella. We go out wide here to Ferdinand Mendy. What's going on here? What's going on? A heavy touch. Come on. Let's bring a bit of class into this team. Very sloppy today. Very sloppy. Pep's not going to be happy. I'm not happy. Here comes Weah. Very good player recently, and he's really messed up there. Not good at all. Barak lays it over, and LBY to number 3. 75 minutes and now goes into the box of Cabral. Probably the best player on this pitch today. Goes inside, and it's 2-0.
Ball jumps, a lot of them.
It's 2-0 to Florentina. I did say Cabral's been the best player on this pitch today. And number 72, Barak, has made it 2-0. Is the undefeated streak on already this early? At this rate, it could be. Great pass in there, and just a composure, just a little ding, lovely cushioned it. And I think even my nan could score that. It was absolutely pitch perfect. Lovely pass. And a great half volley. But shocking from Pep Guardiola Juventus today. Terrible. So 2-0 down to Fiorentina. We just cannot find any rhythm in this game. Every turn, every bit of skill we try to do, they're just crunching us. We cannot do anything. Pereira plays out wide. Teresa, come on, we need to go literally right now to get center of this game. Come on, boys. Pereira, good pass inside here. Vlahovic to Pereira. Again, see what I'm saying? Just a really bad skill there, and it's just killed us. Where on the ball? Got a bit of room to run into here. Cole Palmer, make the run over the top man. Cole Palmer, can he get a goal here? He just gets clipped. We needed that. We had needed that right there. The second half has been absolutely dreadful, Juventus, I must say. The pass there. Brack on the ball. Went from Danilo. Cole Palmer on the ball. Oh, really bad challenge there from number 10. That could be a red card, I feel like, if he went down. Good overlap and run there to Mendy. Come on, Mendy. You got us in the bag, my son. Post it back. I can see Where on the back post. Where? Touchdown. Goes for the shot, but again, just a delayed shot just gets blocked there. It looks like we're going to get the loss here, ladies and gentlemen. And I think we are. Very bad display from Juventus today. Very bad. Alright, plays out wide. I think it's going to end there. And it is 2-0 loss to Fiorentina. The home side come out on top today. I've got to say to them, they were definitely way better. We were absolutely shocking today. No one stood out. Absolutely no one. In the first half, in the first 20-30 minutes, we looked really solid. And then after Cabral there, absolute baller today. Arthur Cabral absolutely carried Fiorentina's attack today. 1 goal, 1 assist for him. But it's back to the drawing board for us. I'm lost for words. I am lost for words. I can't believe it. 2-0 loss. Back to the drawing board. We continue on. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to finish off this episode today against Hellas Verona. But I'm going to play this one on a highlight today. And the reason why, just because we're just getting there a bit with time. And also, I promised more games in this video today, because obviously we did have the transfer window as well to get through in the same video. So, without further ado, I'm going to dodge the pre-match comments because, like I said, no offense, but I don't see any rivalry between Juventus and Hellas Verona. So, without further ado, let's get into the lineups and then into the highlights and hopefully bounce back from that Fiorentina 2-0 loss. Got to bounce back. Come on. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the lineup today against Hellas Verona at home. As you can see, Vlahovic is the main man. Dropped out to from Moses Keane. He had a very good pre-season and opening Serie A debut as well, so that's why he goes in. Another good player we need to grow up, so obviously rotation is key in the team. Paredes goes in for Moretti, as he just, I feel like, 79 overall, we can't really dodge out. We might have to actually start him for the season if we're struggling in that department. And Fagluli goes into the DM row, and also Lacrosse rotates into the centre-back row over Sakara and Danilo. Not too bad though. I'm actually going to switch out Bremer as the captain and go for the vice captain, like I said, mid-game in the last one, and give it to Barella. I think he'd be a very good leader, so that is why he's in the team today. Look at Hellas Verona's team now though. Gonna say it, haven't got an absolute bloody clue of any of their players, so I'm feeling confident. Let's go. So here we go, then the last game of this episode today in match day 5. If it's anything like the Fiorentina game, then we need some massive changes in this team, because we want to contest for the Serie A title, and we've got the team to do it. Hopefully back at home today in our own fans, we can do that today. Come on. So here we go then, us in the white and they're in the limey, kind of bluish, light blue colours. Not too bad. So here we go then, first attack goes to Moses Keane, it seems like in the 15th minute. See what we can do from this. Nothing really on, I must say. I'm just going to play it back here. So we get from here, Paredes goes into Keane. A bit of 1-2 action there. It's great, look at that from Barella. What a 1-2 that is, and he puts it wide. Barella did the hard work and Keane just needed to finish it. What a ball from Barella, man. But how we're not done anything there. Foden on the ball here now. We're cutting from Foden. Is it in to Barella? Back out wide there from Paredes. To Baku. I can see Foden linger on that back post. Try to go for it. Just get blocked off though. Still alive though. Goes into Foden. If only get a dink in there. He does get a dink into Paredes! And what a finish from Paredes. Look at the power on that shot though, by the way. Absolutely bullet from Paredes. Maybe we do need to start him. Foden with the assist there. Finally, we get the goal in this game. Come on. Next highlight here goes for Verona. I don't know why it's glitched out, but they're going to get it anyway. Well done. Easy defense from Bremen, the Brazilian. And now we're getting into the second half, and Kane looks like he's going to get another opportunity like he did in the first half. This time in the 45th minute. To get someone going here. One way there. Good pass in to Weah. Good cutting from Weah. Weah! And it just picks up with the ball. Unlucky from the young lad. Very unlucky indeed. Still 1-0 though. 62 minutes in. It looks like Foden's on the ball. Inside to Paredes. Probably the man of the match today. Can he get to Kane? Oh, he can. Oh, hello. Oh, I did ricochet, but I thought we got it there. 66 minutes now though. Hellas Verona, the away team, could potentially get an attack going on here. We'll see what they're going to do. A lot of whistles. A lot of whistles from home and away fans. Every wide did not work out from there though. 76 minutes in now. Can we kill the game? We need one more goal to get the cushion. And let's say Foden's on the ball. Little dink in there to Moses Kane. And I'll tell you what, Foden, that was terrible. What the hell was that, Foden? Terrible little dink. But we'll take it. It only ends 1-0 on the highlights against Hellas Verona. Don't know how we didn't get a goal there at the end with Foden, but that was a terrible ball for him. But Pep Guardiola condolences to the Hellas Verona manager. But we'll take it. You know, it's a win. And we needed that after that Fiorentina display. A bit more confidence, a bit of momentum back in the side. Leonardo Perez, the Argentine, does really well. Lionel Messi's bodyguard definitely gets the man of the match today. But we'll take it. It's a good way to end the episode with a 1-0 win against Hellas Verona. Well into Perez getting the goal. We'll take it. We'll continue on. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up this episode here today. Though I'll see a bit of up and downs in this episode today. We was reunited with a megastar, the English sensation Phil Foden. We brought him in. In the 3 games we played him, he was a bit up and down underneath Pep Guardiola and Juventus. But just got to give him time. Maybe we can convert him into the Canberra and do him as we did with the Palmer one. And just push him in that Canberra just behind Vlahovic. You never know. We'll have to wait and see. In terms of the game, they'll start off really well against Salas Testera, how you pronounce their name. But then it all went downhill against Fiorentina, where we get to the 2-0 loss and ruined our undefeated streak, where only Roma is the only team to go 5-5 so far. But we did bring it back against Hellas Verona. We will take it indeed. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, not too bad today. If you've got more suggestions, please leave them in the comments below and I'll get through them as soon as possible. But not too shabby indeed. So if you did like this video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.